Hey guys, welcome back to the Tips Bench. So today we have some quick and dirty glue tips for you. If you're out of the field, you don't have your whole workbench with you and all the tools you need, but you need to get stuff put back together if you were to crash. These are some quick tips for you. So let's say you need to use some epoxy, but you don't have your favorite mixing bowl or mixing cup or mixing plate with you, something to mix on. What you're gonna wanna do, you're gonna have some packing tape with you. You're gonna lay down a couple strips here. We already have a couple laid out. Take about 4 strips, lay them out flat. Gonna take 3 more, and basically what we're gonna do is make a little barricade to make sort of a pool to mix your epoxy in. So we're gonna place it at the top here. We're gonna fold it in half. Got some little barricades going. Do one on the side. Get one down on the bottom here. Now we have some nice barricades and a nice little sort of kiddie pool for our epoxy. So we're going to take our epoxy, and as you know, 50-50 mix of each the hardener and the epoxy. That looks about right. Now, since we're at the field, we don't have anything to mix with. We're going to use a handy dandy flathead screwdriver to mix our epoxy together. Make sure you get a nice mix on there. Now we're going to take our flathead, which is nice and great for applying epoxy to our broken pieces of aircraft or whatever we have to glue back together. Sandwich them together. There you go, quick, dirty epoxy mixing setup if you're stuck out of the field or wherever you are without your workbench. All right, another quick tip is if you're using CA glue, cyanoacrylate glue, and you forgot your accelerator at home or your kicker, as it's commonly called, you can use saliva. Now you might be thinking that's a little disgusting, but again, if you forgot your kicker, you can use your own saliva. I wouldn't recommend using anyone else's saliva, but all you have to do, take your glue, apply to your broken aircraft, and now on the other side that you're going to be gluing to, just lick your finger, or you can lick your airplane if you want, but you lick your finger, apply a little bit of saliva on the other part, and stick it on. Let that sit for a second. Saliva is nature's kicker. Now, one quick tip with that is be careful when you're using saliva on dark foams, because saliva will tend to fog a little bit when it's accelerating the glue. So be careful with that, mostly use it on white foam. And already we're getting a pretty solid glue joint here. Saliva is doing its job to harden our CA because we forgot our kicker. Alright guys, so that was some quick and dirty tips for you. Our saliva glue joint's actually holding really well. So if you forget your accelerator at home, or you forgot your mixing bowl at home for your epoxy, some quick ways to get yourself back up and running in the event of a crash. Remember to subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and stay tuned for more tips.